Okay, here's your baler. Here's your baler controller. They're going to be putting the horn and the disconnect on the other side of this wall. If you go up, it's the tubing 17 comes through there. We've got a conduit running out of the baler, out of the controller, over to here. Somewhere in this general vicinity, they're going to put a three-way switch. Number 1 off number 2. And then our blowers are going to go right here where all of this stuff is right now. So let's continue on, shall we? There's the 17, comes out of the baler room. This way. Mains on the left. Right there, I believe it probably reduces to 16. And you got this line here. You can go all the way over. You can see it. It's going to pick up that conveyor routine right there. Right, now this is 6-inch. I don't know what we're reducing down to or up to or what. But now let's continue on, shall we? Following that back to the main trunk. Yeah, that's 17 by 16 by whatever. Yeah, there's 16. That's where it branches off into the drop ceiling room. So I'll go into that room shortly. But in the meantime, this trunk continues on. Goes up over that ductwork. Those drops are in ours. Over that office. Here. Drops down to catch this other conveyor. This is also 6-inch. This it is. And then the main trunk turns. Heads towards the turn. One turn here. This is all 9-inch. This drops down here. That's a 9 by 7 by 5, I believe. Looking for a label, I don't see one. That's what it looks like, 9 by 7 by 5. That's where your drop is here. And then you got 2 4s coming out of this. They already have a Y on it, so I assume we're going to use all of that stuff. And probably going to need some kind of reducer for this. Now we're going to go back from whence we came. We're going to go into the drop ceiling room. Can't go that way. I am tripped. come through the wall and drop. This trunk closer to me, this one originally was going to run along the wall, but they couldn't get it low enough under the sprinkler heads. So instead, as you can see, after that the line splits off. So instead of going that way over, they went this way and then that way. Over first and then that way. Same tubing, just routed a little bit differently. Same number of elbows. And this comes all the way down here. An interesting fact, this bin unit right here, this is a chopper. Now it picks up the drop, pick up this one, that was like 5 inches. See? Yeah, that's 5 inches. 4 inches on that. That's 5 inches. 4.5 inches. Looking at it. That's one, it picks up, that's a chopper. Go all the way over here. Pick this far one up. Here. Out and down here. Cutter. That's a chopper. So we're not connected to that chopper, we'll go on the other side through the opening in the machine with the hose to pick up that drop. And that's another one with a 5. On the flex. Let's go back. There's also, coming through the wall, this other trunk line. Comes through, branches off, picks up this third one that's also got this Bluecrest chopper. There's your hose. We're going to go underneath there and connect to there. I don't have hose adapters or anything like that. I don't know if we could even use them on this. But then this trunk line that comes through the wall continues on to pick up the 2 hunklers. They've gone through the curtain. Come this way. They turn. Now, after several phone calls, it's believed that we are going to, it branches off here, picks up the 1 hunkler here. After several phone calls, we believe we're leaving these choppers in place, but the choppers get their power from these other units, collector units, so they're going to have to deal with the power. And then this is the other drop for the other one. And we're going to go over here. Now I think that's where all your little 3-inch connectors came from that we're not going to use. So we're going to connect to this. Looks like 4 or 4.5. And that looks like a 4-inch outlet over there. So this is 5-inch pipe. This drop and the other drop. So that's all of it. So we need to figure out our hose connections, whatever flex hose we might need, things like that.